I'm Garnet, this is Eggs. I didn't expect to have to make another update video this soon, but here we are. The live streams were really good. They had a lot of great information about the games. I'll put links to both of them in the description. I watched both the Japanese and North American live streams. I watched the Japanese one without subtitles the first time, and then with auto-translate the second time. I was on time for the North American one. I was in the chat and everything. I got a nervous stomachache during it. I got a little too excited. The Japanese stream was longer and showed more. It was like 2 hours long, and the other one is like 1 hour long. So probably more of what I'm going to be talking about will be from that one. Also, you should watch my previous video to get fully caught up if you haven't already. It mainly goes over each of the 16 marriage candidates that have been revealed, and a few other things. So in the Japanese stream, we had Shiina Natsukawa, the voice of Hina, Junya Enoki, voice of Subaru, Yui Ishikawa, voice of Kaguya, Ai Kakuma, voice of Ruby, Hira, who is a Japanese Let's Player on YouTube, and a link to his channel in the description, and Shiro Maekawa, the chief director. And I'm sorry if I pronounced anything odd. In the North American stream, we had Ovally May, the host, Susie Young, voice of Kaguya, and Brandon McInnes, voice of Subaru, and eventually Garrison Denham, a member of the localization team at Marvelous USA. Both streams had props that I want. Japan had a big, full body Woolby plushie. I want it. I want that plushie. That's a good plushie. You can tell. And it has a nice shiny, like, it looks like an ornament, like his ball thing that he wears. I'm not sure what it is. But it was for a giveaway. So someone is getting that, and I think they should sell those. North America had the Sacred Drum, Sacred Sword, Sacred Parasol, and the Sacred Fan was in the background as well. Not sure why that wasn't handed to Ovally since everyone else got to hold one. I thought maybe they would do a giveaway, but they didn't say it, so I guess not, unless it was like posted somewhere else. I don't know. I just kind of thought that maybe that's what those were for. But like, Marvelous. You need to like set up a merch shop with this type of stuff. You would make so much money. Like, keep making stuff like that and people would buy, I'm sure. The Japanese stream also showed the items you get from pre-ordering directly from Marvelous, the wall scroll, an acrylic panel, and the Woolby pouch. You can wear him. I want that so bad. They showed off the fans for the North America pre-order. They didn't show anything else though. There are other things, but I don't know, for some reason they only showed the fans. But I'll be happy with the fan too. It's pretty. It's not like the same as like the Sacred Fan. It's a different fan, but it has, like, you know, the theming. It has the branches on it. Japanese stream wants people to submit fan art to Twitter. I don't know if like just anyone can join, or if they want like Japanese people specifically. Because, you know, they didn't say it for the North American one. It wasn't on there. But they showed a really cute example of what types of works are also accepted. Food. That is so cute. I want to eat that. Cosplay also counts. So yeah. Just let you know. Now for the actual game contents. You can have 6 members in your party, but 3 will be out at a time. There's a rotate members option over here under everyone. If a party member is knocked out, there's a gauge that fills up, so like it's a timer for when they can rejoin. So they heal by themselves, I guess. So I wonder if there's still something like a healing spell? I don't know. It doesn't look like there are any spell books. I haven't seen any spell books like in the rest of the series, so maybe there's another way to use magic. Maybe. I mean, the sacred treasures use magic. I mean, there's the umbrella. It makes water. That's like water magic, right? So maybe there's something for healing like that. Party members will talk to you while you're doing things, and it's voiced. I noticed not every single thing is voiced though. Sounds like they recorded a lot of lines. There should be a lot of voiced things. I think mainly story and romance things are voiced. This horse looks completely normal. It doesn't look like a monster. Why do you look like... It's weird. It's weird that you're normal. It can fight though. The horse fights. It's not that normal. There was this glowing rock thing that I wanted to know about, but they ran away from it because there was like a bear monster there. What was this glowing thing? No one actually answered what that was. I don't think I've seen gates. Monsters still respawn, and they go to the Forest of Beginnings when you defeat them. But where are they coming from? I don't think I saw gates, unless my brain just... Sometimes I do focus on one thing so much that I don't notice anything else around it. But I don't think I saw gates. Fighting looks so fun. Everyone is so fast and they move around so much. I can't wait to use the bow. We found out a long time ago that there's a bow and a talisman, and this shows off the bow really well. Did we see them use the talisman? I don't remember. But I cannot wait for the bow. When you aim with the bow, it shows a circle target thing. But like when there's a spinning flower target icon for when you're like picking a specific enemy to target, like for any weapon. I think it's a plum blossom. They called it a cherry blossom, a sakura, but I think it's plum. It's like rounder. That's a really cute detail. I think there's plum incorporated into like the main character's outfits. They fight this tree in both streams, and look how long it's taking to fight it. I don't know if they didn't prepare a lot first or if fights are just that hard, but you can put boss monsters into a stun state to do more damage. I feel like for that to be a thing, they must have made battles like decently difficult. I don't know, people did also comment on it not being too hard, that like anyone could play it, so maybe it's not too bad. But the cutscene before the tree fight is really cool. Also, near bosses, there are fires where you can cook. That is really nifty. So I'm assuming eating works the same, where it will like heal you and give you like boosted stats. So items and your inventory are interesting, and I'm not sure if I understand completely yet how it works. Because it looks like you can access all of your stuff from anywhere. And I wonder if you have unlimited inventory. I don't know for sure. Not having to sort through my stuff all the time would save a ridiculous amount of time if that's how that works. Villagers can harvest crops for you, and it will go straight into your inventory. So villages have development zones, and that is what you are customizing. There are more than one development zone per village. Like the spring one, you can see that there are 3 of them. I saw that this had 2 out of 20 buildings for the spring village, with more buildings in the background. So I don't know if the 20 buildings are like a per village or like a per like area thing. If it's 20 per village, then that means that the village doesn't like rely on you 100% for its design. Some buildings are just there and you can't like change them, which is honestly kind of relieving that not everyone is like at my mercy completely, but it looks like we can do a lot still. We already saw that we can give these villagers jobs. I didn't see it working for like normal characters, like just like they're all NPCs. These like plain ones are the only ones I've seen that for, not like for the important characters. And yeah, you can have them help out with the farm. Like I said, they can harvest the crops for you. So like since there are 4 villages, you can have farms on all those villages, but you're not going to be there all the time, right? So you can have other people doing the work for you while you're at one village. The Japanese stream shows the development zone in better detail. They place down rice paddies, which are an item, not just like, you don't just dig them. I didn't know that's what they were at first. I was just like, why is dirt an item? But they started placing water down next to them and it filled the paddies. That's when I realized what they were doing. And then they planted rice in them. When you place the paddies, water, other things like dirt paths, buildings and stuff, you can also do it with an overhead view, and it's way quicker that way. And you can see better like what you're doing, what it will look like. So that's really cool. Woolby is the one that you will buy things from for this. And I want to know where he's getting all this stuff. He's a floating woolly. Why does he float? Anyway, there were also 100 roads in a chest, so you can find them that way too. You can move pretty much anything that you place, even trees. For fields, if you move them, everything will turn back to seeds, so you do need to be careful with that. But for other things you can move freely without like paying or without getting punished. I don't know how or when you get them, but you can use the sacred treasures for both fighting and farming. I figured it can't possibly be that easy from the start, right? These things take care of everything so fast. The parasol can water all tiles at once. The drum can speed up growth. The sword can turn all crops into seeds. It's too convenient. That has to be later on, right? At least to get all of them. We haven't seen every sacred treasure. Even here, there are still 2 empty slots. Along with the parasol, sword, and drum, we've seen a fan, a hoe, and a branch. So we've seen 6 out of 8, and I don't know what this means for like regular weapons and tools. I don't know if regular tools exist or not. I would think there would, because I wouldn't think that you would have all these items from the beginning, so I would think you would have to have other tools. But like once you get them, is there even a point in other ones anymore? I don't know. I wonder if there's a sacred bow. On top of using it to water crops and fight, you can glide with the parasol. We've seen that. And you can jump, by the way, separate from the parasol. You can just jump. B button. Amazing. You can also fall to your death, so be careful. You don't really die, you just automatically go back to where you were standing. There's no punishment. But it does have you scream and fall first, so that's startling. The Japanese stream shows these different colored glowy rosebush things that move in a fleshy way. We did see some of the purple ones appear in the trailer, like falling down from the sky. It looks like the black dragon caused it. They have different shapes, it seems. Auto-translate called it Dirty Land. The purple didn't seem to have an effect when touched, and they slashed it away with the sacred sword. The green poisoned when touched, and they used the fan on that one. This was not really explained or shown in the North American stream, but they did mention a blight that follows the celestial collapse, so I guess this is that. In the North American stream, they said all the Rune Factory staples are there. They were talking about like fishing, tree chopping, mining, stuff like that. It's not completely true though. It looks like tools appear automatically when you use them for things like that. So it really makes me wonder more if you can have different tools or not. They didn't actually like have to pull out the hammer or axe in the Japanese stream when they were showing that. Recipe bread is gone. In the Japanese stream, that's revealed when they go up to a frog statue and get recipes from that. You could get some recipes from exploring before in games, so I thought that's all that was until I realized what they were saying about it. No recipe bread. You save at these dragon statues and can teleport to them. So those are just diaries, basically. At the very end, Maekawa revealed that there isn't an opening. Like, no animation song at the start of the game. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. But there is one that exists, but it's in the middle of the story. So what exactly does that mean? Going off of auto-translate there, but yeah, that's, it sounds like there will be like an opening not in the beginning. Like, did they put like spoilers in the opening so much that they decide not to use it? What happened? For non-marriageable characters, I was looking at this map to see if there were any new characters there, but I've already seen all these ones, I'm pretty sure. My mission now is to see every character. While I'm talking about maps though, what do these frogs mean? They talked about Mei some in the Japanese stream, since she is from this country. In certain lines she said, going off auto-translation, but they said something about her lines being a hint at something for this game. And I wonder if there's still any chance Mei or others might still show up. I guess probably not others, they'd be dead by now probably, but Mei is immortal. If you didn't know, Mei is immortal. So I do wonder if she could show up, I guess probably not as a marriage candidate unless we get more DLC, but it would be cool just for her to be there. So I guess Japanese players, during the stream, I think we're making comments about marrying Wolby. I guess, half monsters need to be made somehow. But no, you cannot marry Wolby. Let's talk about romance in the candidates again some. I hit the nail on the head with Fubuki. He is half god and a were animal. I'm a little more interested in him now, that's really neat. Also, I think there may have been some like okami, kami puns going on there. I didn't notice if anyone addressed the fact that Kurama looks like a Tengu. Like, can we please talk about that? Japanese stream helped me pronounce Mauro better. I already knew how to pronounce it, but my brain was like fighting me for some reason and wanted me to pronounce it like Mauro. Mauro. And the North American stream helped me figure out, let me see if I can still remember. Shui Long? Shui Long. Shui Long. Shui Long! I think that's it. Shui Long. All of a sudden though, I am way more interested in Mauro. Do you know why? Do you know why? Can you guess why? Do you know why? Do you know why I'm excited? I'm very excited. Here we are. This is it. Mauro is a Sainte-Coquille. Mauro the Sainte-Coquille. One was right in front of me this whole time, and I said I wasn't interested. I said he wasn't my type. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm still hoping to see a fat one as well, though. I want more. I'm greedy. I want more, please. Pilika and Shui Long are still in the game, even if you don't buy the DLC. You just can't marry them without it. So if you don't want to marry them, but you do want to, like, know them, there you go. You don't even need the DLC. I'm getting the DLC. In the North American stream, Kaguya was described as more refined and elegant, while Subaru is more brash, so there's some idea of their personalities. They also said they're both good listeners, so I'm guessing the other candidates do most of the talking. How I said they were childhood friends or something before, it turns out they were actually like fiancés. It was an arranged marriage, so that's interesting. The romance sounds so good. They hyped it up so much. It sounds like there's a lot of dialogue and deep stories for everyone. I'm so excited. I hope they're not making it sound better than it is, but so far everything we've seen looks great, so my hopes are high. It sounds like it could be very emotional. Brandon said there were times when he cried, happy tears and like oh no tears, and times where he laughed. They said there's lots of funny things. This isn't all like tragic or anything. It's a big range of emotions. If I'm understanding the translation correctly, you can still see events about a candidate and learn their story and secrets without confessing to them, but it sounds like it's kept platonic until you confess, I think. Like you won't be locked out of lore if you don't want to marry someone, I think. That part was a little hard to understand, so I'm not sure. That was in Japanese. I'm not sure if I'm understanding that good. When you talk to a marriage candidate, you choose from multiple options. Take them on a date, hang out, chat, change nicknames, and of course, a nevermind option. If you click Let's Hang Out, that's apparently not a way to make them follow you around like in other games, because more options pop up. Give a gift is one, so I guess, do you just not walk up to people and hand them things now? Or can you still do that too, and that's like a different thing? I don't know. The kinds of things you do at the ends of dates in other games are options, like an embrace, head patting, those sorts of things. But you can do it anytime, and you can actually see it. You see it, there's dialogue and a cute scene that goes with it, so it's so cute. What an improvement on romance. You need higher levels for more intimate things. Let's not go in for a kiss right off the bat. Kissing is an option. If you choose an option you don't have high enough affection for, they will get upset. So, I wonder if you lose affection for that. You can shuffle to get different options. There's a shuffle limit though, and I don't like that. I don't understand why that's a thing. There's so many different ones. So like I said, you can kiss. Like, you can kiss outside of special occasions. The kiss fades out before you actually touch, though, and that's stupid. That's dumb. Also, discuss something intellectual is not an option I expected. They take different amounts of time, by the way, and why does giving a gift take 30 minutes, but discussing something intellectual takes 10 minutes? We're dumb, aren't we? Not everyone will like every option, it seems. That's what it sounds like in the North American one, what they were saying. So I wonder if you lose affection if you choose, like, to talk about something intellectual with someone who's stupid. Susie made me so curious. She said, someone might gaslight you? Excuse me, what do you mean? Who does that? I'm guessing these are connected. I'm not sure. She went on to say that someone made her, like, so angry. She wanted to punch someone. I think she let he and him slip. So one of the bachelors, I'm pretty sure. At first I kind of thought that, like, Clarice would be the gaslighter because, you know, the villain. But if it's a dude, who is it? Who is that? I'm just so curious. I need to know who she wanted to fight so bad. She said we'll know once we play it, so hopefully it's not something where I'll have to, like, if it's a character that I wasn't planning on marrying, I hope it's, like, someone I'll have to, like, talk to, like, too much to figure it out. Or maybe it will be someone I'm marrying and I'm gonna get pissed, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it won't make me mad, I don't know. In the Japanese stream, you can hear all the Japanese voices for every bachelorette at some point during the stream. But I don't think we've heard every voice for the bachelors in either one. I don't think we heard all the bachelorettes in the North American one either. It's also hitting me that the Rune Factory 4 like outfit DLC is only for the bachelorettes. Like, hold on, wait a minute, why? Why wouldn't they do it for the bachelors too? Why the favoritism here? And I've said this before, but I'll reconfirm since people have still been asking about it. Yes, there is same-sex marriage. You can be gay. It seems to be a permanent part of both Rune Factory and Story of Seasons. I do not think this is going to be removed. Are you ready for what, for me, was the most exciting thing they revealed? Like, more exciting than the realization that, I don't know, maybe that the Sainte-Coquille thing is... Stop comparing how exciting everything is. This is exciting. I saved it for last, just like they did in the streams. There will be a free Sakuna of Rice and Ruin DLC. Sakuna can be in your game. You can take her with you like the other characters. Tama is with her too, of course. What a perfect collaboration for this game. She fits in with the theme so perfectly. Sakuna will be getting a spin-off game, Sakuna Chronicles, Kokorowa and the Gears of Creation, and another anime with that game as well, by the way. Just want to make sure people know that. She's so cute. Overall, this is looking so much better than 5. So much better. So many improvements already. I was worried about lag. The gameplay in the North American stream was on PC, so I was still nervous that it wouldn't be as good on Switch, but it sounds like it was Switch gameplay in the Japanese stream, because they were being asked about the quality for the Switch, and that's when they mentioned they would be playing it in the stream. If I'm right about that being on Switch, it looked good. If I make another video about this game before it comes out, most likely it will be after the rest of the characters are shown. I'm gonna keep my eyes out for any other Sainte-Coquilles to see if there's a fat one that I'll probably want to marry more than Mamoru. I'm so glad there is a marriageable one again though. I got at least kind of partially what I wanted. He's not as fashionable as the ones I want to marry though. And I want him to have long hair. The other ones have such pretty long hair and such neat outfits, come on. Maybe his personality will make up for it. I'm probably marrying him even though I initially was not interested. That's all for this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!